Man,
It's I I don't know, man. I want the Bucks to at least
65 to 44. Bucks are up.
Bucks are up, man.
65,
So I'm glad they got a
45.
revenge game, man.
Yeah,
Because
third quarter.
they were interviewing Giannis because previously Jabari Parker he had issues with his playing time.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to get played more. He didn't understand why he wasn't getting played more. And so they asked him, and Giannis said, how many minutes did he play in game one? Reporter said 14. See, I don't remember that. Giannis says, see, I don't remember that. I remember that we lost. That's what Giannis is saying. And at the end of the day, he has a point. Nothing else matters at the end of the point. You do what you need to do to win.
Yeah.
Minutes doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of shows like,
He needs. I mean, he runs the point. One thing I saw about that offense too much. He runs the point way too much.
who?
Giannis.
Giannis, yeah.
He does that full court point guard thing, and he gets a lot of poor shots because he's the only one driving. Like he's driving and he's predictable.
That's what they need Eric Bledsoe for.
Yeah, like he doesn't dish out. Like
Yeah.
it's, dude. I mean, I'm not just trying to like bring up the Rockets all the time,
Yeah.
but I noticed what Harden does as a guard and runs point. He gets all the defense to one side,
Right.
and just
Yeah.
dishes it out.
Yeah,
yeah.
And those players got to be out there in that wing ready.
And they got to be ready. Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta be ready to
That's why they
catch.
always got their hands up because they know it's coming and they don't want to
Yeah.
get caught flat-footed. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And
yeah,
that's one thing he don't do.
yeah, for sure. Portland down 0-3 to the Pelicans. Portland, man, let me show you a stat. Damian Lillard so far this series, 18 of 55 from the field, 13 assists and 15 turnovers.
Reggie Miller.
They're the number 3 seed. They're better than this. Nurkic, I don't know.
Of course
what
they're
he's
better
doing.
than this.
CJ McCollum, I don't
Yeah.
know what you're doing. Like it's
Bro, I still had Portland until I saw that game. I still had Portland winning until I saw
Yeah.
that game. And I'm just like, dude, what is happening?
I have no idea.
Like,
I'm kind of curious how many layups were given that game.
bro, it's just like, this is ridiculous because honestly, I thought Portland is a better team.
Yeah.
Portland is a better
They should
team.
be.
All
You know what I'm
around,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, all around. They're a better team.
You know who's not getting utilized for this series? Nurkic. Trash, bro.
A big man's not getting utilized?
Bro, but he was no.
Color
But he
be
was
surprised.
against the Rockets. Even though they got swept, Nurkic was going off on Capella.
Yeah.
He was beating them though.
No. But like, it still goes back to my point. It's just like these big men not getting utilized.
Yeah.
You know, and this is ridiculous. There's like, right now, like before it was a guard centric. Right now, it's turned into a center centric meta. I guess.
Yeah.
In this game, well, at least in these playoffs, when these bigs don't get utilized correctly, bro, you're not gonna win.
Yeah,
I mean, look at the Pelicans right now. I mean, then again, their center is the star player. You know,
Yeah.
but 76ers, Joel Embiid, as your big man, Clint Capella on the Rockets.
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge on the Spurs, but then he's the star on there too. So, still though, you gotta utilize your big man.
Yeah, speaking of utilizing big men, Nikola Mirotic and Anthony Davis are balling out
Yeah.
Dude,
for
that-
New Orleans.
he shaved that beard.
Especially Mirotic.
30.
He's going back to like prime bull form where he was like doing really good for them because him and Anthony Davis, like, because Mirotic could stretch the floor too,
Yeah,
you know,
'cause he
and
could
Anthony
shoot
Davis
threes.
got a little shot too. So it's
Yeah.
like you're getting hit with a two-headed monster, and then you got playoff Rondo playing at a playoff level that you know he can play at.
And don't forget about my boy Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday,
Drew
bro.
Holiday's
Don't forget
balling,
about my
yeah.
boy, dog.
Drew
They,
Holiday's
they be
balling.
all going off.
Man, New Orleans is gonna make a strong push.
Bro,
are we gonna
yes,
get
they
matched
are.
up with them eventually?
No, they're playing the Warriors. if
oh,
they
that's
win.
right. That's right. they're
No
gonna
lie, that's gonna be a dope game. Though.
They're gonna-
That
I'm
gonna be
series gonna
watching
be-
that
they're gonna put
series.
some,
Yes,
they're
I'm
gonna
gonna
put some
watch that
damage
series
on
for
the
sure.
Warriors. They're gonna put some damage on the Warriors for sure.
Bro, I'm excited for that series.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all we got.
And I hope Drew Holiday like exposes. Who's gonna hold Curry? Who's he gonna be?
I mean, it could
Curry's coming off of an
injury,
injury,
a knee.
and he's gonna be.
So it's going to have to be Drew Holiday because Rondo's going to have to be on like
bro.
Clay, right?
Yeah, Drew Holiday's how his handles.
Forget-
And I wish
but-
he had some mean.
Yeah, but
handles.
forget guarding Steph. Imagine Steph having to guard you with that knee he's coming off.
That's what I'm
of.
saying. And Harden's always got that on people. Like when that one
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and Lillard kind of like tweaked his ankle, he exposed that boy. He made the pick, the rotation go to
Yep.
him, and he exposed Lillard. And
Yep.
just, dude, that was
You
clutch.
attack the weakest point.
Yeah.
So
That's what you got to do.
We'll
and
see.
I hope that Gentry makes up a good plan. 'Cause
Yeah.
they know they're going to win that.
yeah, they
They
can.
gotta
They can
come.
easily take that. They can
Yeah.
easily take that.
I
Like,
kinda
if they
want-
lose, that's on them. It's just
Bro, I'm actually getting excited. I ain't gonna lie.
I know.
I'm actually getting
I
excited.
want the Rockets to play them.
The
I don't give a
Pelicans?
shit. Yeah.
yeah,
Pelicans,
that'd be
dude,
dope.
yeah.
That'd be dope. I'd like
We
that.
beat them, but
Yeah.
In the freaking Western Conference Finals, dude, that'll be a dope series. I could see it. I could see it going 6, maybe 7. Honestly,
Yeah,
Be a dope
because
series.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. As for news around the NBA, Steph Curry returning to practice. He's doing like light practice drills with the team.
Yeah.
He hadn't been in a long time. There was a report. I don't know if it was debunked or not. They said he was not progressing at all.
nah, he they don't want to speculate. You know, they
Yeah.
got to be real cautious about what they
Because it's a
leak
knee.
to the
You don't
media.
mess with the knee. You don't mess with the knee. And
He ain't gonna be. I mean, he's coming off the knee injury. He had the ankle injury prior to that twice.
yeah.
Like
Like it's always been a problem for him, right? It's always been a problem for him.
Whoa.
he's the
So,
guy they need too.
breaking news. Sorry, guys. This is random, but White Sox pitcher, they're playing the Astros today. He collapsed in the dugout after the 6th inning, and he's taken to the hospital.
What you mean collapse? Like why?
So he was playing, and I guess he got fatigued, and he collapsed in the dugout. Like, he just collapsed.
Oh, they took him to the
So
hospital.
they're taking him to the hospital. It was after the 6th inning.
Damn, they were getting 8 up. It was 9-0.
See, the Astros are winning 10.
No wonder
they're
they're
10-0
for
now.
real.
Was he the pitcher that was in the?
He's a reliever, Danny Farquhar.
Yeah, basically, like we was asking, like, what was he playing?
I think so. I don't know. I
Well,
was watching.
yeah, I
They
mean-
said he's a reliever, so I'm pretty sure he was playing at some point.
Right.
He's a relief pitcher. Man,
Dude, well,
He probably
I mean,
didn't eat or something.
maybe.
mean,
I don't
some
know.
low blood
'cause
pressure.
Anytime anybody
hope these,
Yeah.
at least hope he's okay.
yeah, prayers up, man.
yeah,
I saw
dude.
that and I was like, any kind of collapse, and then I was like, White Sox, and then I was like, wait, the Astros are playing the White Sox. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
crazy.
Prayers out to him, and we hope for a speedy recovery. But yeah, moving on. I know we talked about the Sixers a little earlier, and they're tanking, right? There's actually a quote that Adam Silver said. He says, as a response to the strategy that the 76ers took, we changed the draft lottery, so beginning next year, the odds of getting the first pick moved from 25% to 14%. But teams have now taken tanking to a brand new level, you know? And
Yeah.
so I'll let the commissioner speak on it real quick.
What the response to what the strategy that the 76ers undertook, we changed the draft lottery. And now, so beginning next year, the odds of getting the first pick, if you're the worst performing team, move from 25% to 14%. But it's a bit bedeviling. I mean, it'll be the 6th time since in the last roughly 35 years that we changed the odds of the draft lottery. And roughly 35 years ago, the league put in place a draft lottery precisely to deal with this strategy. But teams have now taken it to a new level, and it used to be something rebuilding was done over maybe a season. It wasn't a multiple season process.
Right.
And of course, as you said, now it's being celebrated. So I am worried that even with the change coming next year, it won't do enough. And a lot of teams are conflicted as well because they'll be, trying their best to win games, and even their fans and even the media in their market will be saying, what are you doing? The very purpose of a draft is to restock your worst performing teams. They're just not supposed to be worst performing by design.
Damn.
You see, like,
He makes a point.
you can tell that the commissioner's pretty upset because
Yeah.
when you tank, there are people that are paying money to see these
Exactly.
games, But from a GM standpoint, you got to do what you got to do to win in the long run, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a long game. Like the long game is what pans out better, because he has a point. Usually teams you would take a season to tank.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I mean, what Silver is saying, this is affecting our bottom line.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
affecting our bottom line, like, because
the NBA loses money,
yeah,
yeah.
because like we're losing money because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At the same time, the GMs like, yeah, we're gonna have to take because they have to take a hit on their bottom line too when they tank.
Yeah.
Because obviously they need people to come into the stadium and buy tickets.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you tanking,
Hey,
don't nobody really want to watch a freaking losing team, right?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, they got to take the hit. But me personally, I hate the idea of tanking. I hate the
Yeah.
idea of just like
there's no dignity in that
there,
at
exactly
all.
no.
Like zero.
This is supposed to be a competitive
pathetic.
sport.
It's
supposed to be a
pathetic.
competitive sport, and I feel like when teams tank, that's kind of holding some of these players back.
Yeah,
Because they could be actually a lot more players in the league right now that would be better than what they are right now, but they're on these teams that's tanking.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think like the scenarios on like, let's say there's a star player. I wonder how that player would have been in that system. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I felt bad for a lot of players, like like Devin Booker,
Yeah.
such a good player, and like I don't know about him staying there. If they can't find any pieces for him, he might not stay.
I know, and they spent so much, to
I mean,
build around.
Bledsoe left. I mean, he was done.
Right.
Even Kemba Walker, dude, he's done. Him not. He wants to be in the playoffs, and
Yeah.
he's just been on trash. Oh, by the way, Toronto lost.
They did.
Yeah, they lost by a lot.
Wow.
There was John Wall was trying to fight. I think it was Ibaka or they were just showing
No
him
way,
a picture
really?
for. Yeah, he's cocking his
Switching
fist
bro.
back,
He's swinging on
and
him?
Kyle Lowry was holding him. Kyle Lowry was from the back.
Dang.
I was like, oh shit.
Playoff time, baby.
Hey,
Playoff time.
they're playing in DC. They're like, fuck Canada.
Yeah.
It's America.
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 Yeah.
No Asians, just America.
I know, right? Moving on, for the coaching search for the New York Knicks, as you know,
Man,
they
fam,
fired
yeah.
what's his face. Kenny Smith is interviewed for the Knicks head coaching job.
Today, he interviewed today. Man, when I saw that, I was like, no.
He's a New York
freaking
kid. He's a
way.
New York kid.
I know, but he knows about the New York head coaching job. From the outside, bro, it looks awesome. You know what I'm saying? You're in the Big Apple, got the head coaching job, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a
Got
dream. It's a dream.
Yeah, that's the dream. Then you actually get there. And it's like, oh, fuck, this is the mess I got to clean up? Damn. You know what I mean? And like, really, bro, like, I'm happy for him, but I feel for him at the same time.
It takes the right coach to flip a system, dude.
But how many coaches have been through that?
Been
Hell,
through
how
that.
many
Even-
GMs been through that?
Even D'Antoni was there and he got fired.
Yep.
And look what he did now.
I mean,
I don't know what it's the back off. It's the
it's the
back off.
owner, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Jeff
the owner's trash.
Yeah, Dolan's really.
They're making some
Trashy.
poor decisions. Like
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see how that goes.
Much luck to you, Kenny. Much luck to
Much
you. man.
love. For that, I just found out today. Aaron Rodgers just announced that he was part owner of the Bucks.
What?
yeah, the boy,
Aaron
the boy
Rodgers.
said he got money.
Aaron Rodgers making moves,
He's
dog.
making moves.
Best quarterback in the league,
Get your return on your
and also
investment.
a good businessman.
Get a return on your investment.
Yeah,
right?
because the Bucks are in the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Now that we'll see. We'll see. I mean, usually because did you know Usher owns part of the Cavaliers?
Yeah,
I did not
knew
know that.
Usher owns part of the
I
Cavaliers.
did not know that.
Yeah.
So
Do his
Is that why they always had like the song in Cavaliers stand? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Probably. I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised.
Nah,
This is-
I'm bullshit. I
does his herpes own part of that?
wow.
Is that herpes?
He
say
got
herpes?
herpes. You didn't know Usher had herpes?
No, I didn't know Usher had herpes.
Yeah, he went.
We
to,
didn't get
He went to a
herpes.
court case with one of his baby mamas, and she complained.
One of them? I thought he had just had like one or two.
Bro, you seen the confessions? Man, he got
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's when he
she put
cheated
him-
on Chili,
She
right?
she put him on blast in court and said he gave me herpes.
Damn it, son.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Usher, I didn't know you had herpes.
Well, he does.
Oh my
That's probably why he
God.
can't dance as well now,
Yeah.
huh? Because it like be flaring up every time he tried to like do a little moonwalk and shit. Like he'd be singing and shit.
Hold on, I gotta take my medicine. Hold on.
Listen.
These herpes are holding me back.
He'd be singing, scream, oh Lord, I'm screaming. Hold on, these goddamn herpes flaring up. Oh,
The herpy derps.
The herpes lurpies.
Man.
hey, I need my cream. Give me my cream now.
Good thing about herpes, you can only get it once, right?
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
one-
but I mean, at
know
the
what?
same, yeah, this shit forever.
Yeah, I know.
That's one too
I know,
many.
but you can only get it once, right? Moving on, there was a Bleacher Report. It was talking about marijuana consumption within the National Basketball League, and they had a sit down with Katino Mobley, Matt Barnes, Al Harrington.
I say Cunningham. You say
I'm
Catino.
surprised
So
Michael
weird.
Beasley wasn't there.
Yeah,
Well, I think
no.
because he's still
Yeah,
got a
he's still in
job.
the league. He can't.
Yeah,
he
he
can't
can't.
say. Then they had some host guy, and then they had Kenyon Martin. And so they're going around. It's like a round table thing, and they're asking them about weed, and they're all talking about when they first started smoking weed. Matt Barnes said, he would game day, he would smoke, he would take a nap, he would wake up, eat, shower, and go play.
Snitch ass motherfucker. Hey, wait, is Matt Barnes still playing?
No, he's out. That's why he can do this. That's why he can
I
do this.
forgot. I swear, dude. I thought he was still playing.
and you
Yeah.
Because
gotta-
no, he just retired last year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When the Warriors.
And what was crazy to me is they were asking, and they asked about current players, And Kenyon Martin says 85% of players